Hey guys, so I got a little dance challenge for ya. Reason I'm doing this is because if you're like me, you may struggle with grooving with dance. Um, there's a problem I see with a lot of dance teachers. When they teach groove, they teach one type of groove. It's like usually boom, ta. It's always up. So it's like boom, pa, boom. It's usually like up, 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 up. So it's usually the same type of groove. It's like up, up, up. It's always like that's one type of groove. So we could call that like a bounce or up. The next type of groove we can do is rolling. So we can roll our body parts as well. So we can be like sa, sa, sa. You could be like roll, 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 roll. Okay? You could be like we can like add that rolling groove. Okay? The rolls have a groove to them, right? So next what we can do is we can add like stepping. Stepping has its own groove, whether it's ta, ta, ta. Okay, you have this kind of like stepping groove, side to side. So we can work on our stepping grooves. Okay. Apart from that, we also have like the classic, you know, like shuffling or sacking, whatever you want to call it. Ta, 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 ta. And you can combine that with the bounce. So we can do like stepping groove with that bounce. Okay. So already we've got 3 different types of groove there. The next what we have is we can do jumping or hopping type of groove as well. So kind of like you have the bounce, ta, ta, ta. We can do like, we can bounce with that. Yeah, boom, 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 pa, pa, pa. Or we can even be like pa, 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 pa. It can be like hopping, hop, hop. This could be stepping as well. Just stepping in the same spot. It could be like hop, hop. And then we could be like jump, 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 jump. Or you could be like bounce, 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 bounce. You know, these have a groove to them. So jumping or even hopping could be, you know, its own groove, right? Next, swinging. Okay. Swinging and swaying look very similar, but swinging is more like the arms. Boom, pa, pa. Even the body can like, you know, like swing. We can swing our heads. Boom, 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 pa, ta, ta. So we have swinging as a new groove, right? Our legs, boom, boom, pa, boom. Now, how does that differ from swaying? Swaying, I would consider more like a like in the wind, like a sway. So it could be like sway. Like you imagine like a ballroom dance or whatever. Sway, sway, sway. So I would consider this like more of a swaying motion, right? We can use that as well. So this is not actually a popping video. So I just want to make this clear. This is not for just popping. We use these in popping, but grooves apply to like all dancers. So I want all dancers to be able to look at this video and take away from it that grooves can be done in so many different ways, right? So swaying. Next is rocking. So rocking also looks a little bit similar, but we might be going rock, boom. Or you might be able to like rock like this, boom, boom. Okay, so we rock side to side like a rocking chair. Boom, boom, pa, ta, 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 ta. So we can rock like that. We could like, a head could be boom, pa. We can rock our heads like that, okay? From the side, our shoulder could be like boom. We can get this groove going, like this rocking groove. Ha, 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 ha. Ta, 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 ta. We can get a rocking motion going. So it looks very similar to swinging or swaying, but rocking. It's more like a rocking chair, okay? So, what's the next group we can do? Twisting. It's a classic. Twisting is also like our feet. Tap, boom, pa, boom, pa, boom, pa. This one's good for like popping and stuff. And it just feels like probably the most fun. I like the twisting groove because we can twist our feet. Boom, pa, boom. We can use it with like the pivots and stuff. And the twists, the Brembo twist and all that, we can get boom, pa, boom, pa, boom. Okay, twist, twist, I flip. Ta, 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 boom, ta, ta. Okay, so twisting, super fun. So many different things we can do with twisting as well. Okay, so classic head bopping or just bopping in general. So a bopping motion. Boom, boom, boom. Bop, bop, bop. So it's more like a down rather than going up, up, up. And I'm like using that head bop. Pop, bop, bop, bop. Boom, boom, boom. Right, so we can use our knees. Bop, bop, bop. Tsin, 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 tsin. With the head. Bop, 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 bop. Boom. Okay, head bop, right? Or not just head bop, we can use that whole body, kind of like that too. So the next is thrusting the hips. You may not think so, but thrusting, yes, it has a groove to it. Thrusting. Thrust. I should really be doing this with music on, right? But I'm just showing you like. So rather than just thrusting forwards, we can thrust out. We can even like kind of do like a side thrust, like to the side, forwards, back, side, thrust, turn. Okay, so thrusting, yes, it has its own groove, which is pretty cool, right? And again, pivoting of the feet, which is very similar to like twisting. So yeah, the twisting, boom, pa, boom. But I want to focus a little bit more on like just like the Fresno kind of effect, right? Twist, 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 pa, pa, boom. Just the pivoting and keeping the rest of the body kind of like still, trying to get this groove of it. Twist, twist, twist. So you can't really see my feet actually, so let's bring this down just a tad. So our feet could be like this. It could be like boom, boom, boom. It could be like out, boom, down, up. So it is kind of like a twisting motion, but I'm just calling this like pivoting of the feet, right? Because just to highlight the pivoting motion of the feet. We could even be like twist, down, pivot, pivot, up, down, boom. But we could do that like boom, 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 up. So we can add those levels with it. So that's where it changes a little bit from just twisting. Okay, so skipping. Oh, I don't even know if I can do this one honestly, but skipping, yeah. So like a skipping rope. Tap, 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 tap. Pop, pop. Sounds like a hopping. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, imagine that kind of like groove. Skipping, okay? Even on the same spot, skip, skip, pop, 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 skip, skip, boom. Okay, I'm terrible at that, so it's a bit embarrassing, but oh well, that's the point of this video. It's a challenge. I want you to try all of these and even create your own one, alright? So next, wiggling or worming, but then also waving as well. So waving. Waving has its own groove to it, right? Okay. Now wiggling and worming. Worming, we'll start like this. Because we imagine the body's going like worming up. Like we can be like, we can wiggle this part of the body. Forwards and backwards with it. Wiggle, wiggle, back, back. Wiggle, wiggle, back. Wiggle, wiggle, back. Okay, we can add that groove. Even we can take that a little bit further, like a little bit more of a wiggle effect. We could be like wiggle, wiggle. No? So we can add that like the wiggle, okay? So we have all these cool ass grooves we can do, right? And there's so many, and it's not just like in class they teach you one groove. No, we got lots of grooves we can do, right? So next, dropping. Okay, this one's interesting. How can we use a drop as a groove? Okay, so it could be like boom, drop, boom. Tap, 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 drop, 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 drop. Okay, dropping. Okay, we can use that as a groove, and there's so much stuff you can do with that too, right? So, dropping, shuffling the feet. Okay, so there's different ways we can look at this. We can go like actual like shuffling, like if I take my shoes off, we can be like, okay, there's like the Melbourne Shuffle or whatever, right? So the Running Man. We can use this as a groove, right? Like an actual shuffle, or we could do like that, like the pivoting step. Boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, tap, tap. Okay, that type of shuffle. What we can also do is a different type of shuffle. Okay, so this type of shuffle is actually quite different because we're going to be going like this, shuffling forwards like this. Okay. So it's like a shuffling motion with the feet. Shuffle. We can shuffle different ways. We can be like one. So like step, shuffle, shuffle, step, shuffle, shuffle. We can be like 1, 2, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, shuffle, shuffle. We can be like, and just like walk with it, and keep this kind of groove, forwards and backwards. Right, so that has its own groove to it. Shuffling, different ways we can do the shuffle. Next would be like a swaggy kind of like walk to it, right? So like this is more in the attitude where the groove comes from, right? So you'd be like, so just like walking, but in a swaggy way. Swag. Boom, ta, ba, boom, ta, boom, ta, boom, boom. And you can feel that groove with the attitude, like. We can do it slow. We can be like, and there's a groove there, right? So as long as you keep that kind of groove with the walking and all that, it's there, right? So in strutting, you can definitely feel it. Boom, ta, ta, ta. So we can definitely feel that groove in there, right? So, okay. Got some more groove ideas. Camel walk. And the last one I'll show you would be circle groove. But we'll get camel walk first. So camel walk. Ready again. Boom, ta, boom, ta, boom. Camel walk. So next is the circle groove, right? So this is kind of like how do I explain this? This is kind of like we're going in a circular motion, right? So our hips kind of go to the side and then down, up, and to the middle, like boom, ta, ta. So we're like going side, circle, like boom, ta, and ta, ta, and ta. Or the chest, you're like ta, ta. So we're adding that circle groove, right? And we can do the same thing like backwards. We can be like back, boom, 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 boom. Because the pelvis is doing a full circle. It's going back, down, back, boom, like the Michael Jackson kind of thing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, even our shoulders. Boom, boom. Okay, so that's a circle groove, right? Even the head. If we want to make a circle with the head. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, kind of like a rolling motion, but this is more just focusing on the circle rather than just like the individual rolls, right? So we're just drawing a circle. That's kind of the point of this groove, right? Is we're drawing with it. So yeah, tell me what grooves you can come up with, and I want to see if you can come up with something really cool, or if you can even just take these same grooves and just like apply it to your own style. Okay, peace out.